Hello everybody, I am JayLeonardJ and today we are checking out the Keyztone Wahouwah. Well, here's one for all you wah tweakers out there. This is a really unique pedal. This is the Wahouwah by Keyztone. This is pretty much a wah engine. You plug your wah pedal into it or an expression pedal. You control it via an app. You get 6 different presets and you can get all kinds of different tunings of different wah sounds, from deep to shallow to crazy. There's even auto wah features, tremolo sounds, tremolo wah sounds, really outside of the box. You could even use it as a volume pedal if you want. A lot of really neat things you can play with. So what I'm going to do today is, you're thinking, well, wah goes wah. What kind of different sounds do we really need with a wah? I'm going to explore some of the different tweakability options in this thing. We can see what kind of sounds we could unlock with it. I'm going to use a Fender Telecaster with my J.M.A signature pickups and Stringjoy strings. I'm going to use a vintage Fender Deluxe amplifier, and let's go exploring. Well, we're all wired up and ready to go. Only 3 buttons on this pedal. There's scroll up and scroll down for the presets. There's 6 you can program, and on-off button. You can use this thing with a wah, which is what I'm using right now, or an expression pedal. It doesn't really matter what kind that you're using. I'm using this Jam Pedals wah just because it looks awesome. What is that, crocodile? I don't know what that is. It looks cool. This is just the guitar and the amp on its own. And here's the Wahouwah. Super cool. Now the fun of this pedal obviously is the programming and customization. You control this thing via Bluetooth to your tablet or phone or whatever. Right now I have it hooked up to my iPad, and there's a couple windows. These are the 6 presets I have. These are all the presets that they've designed into the pedal. And lastly, this is the controller. So you could actually control the heel down position, the volume, how much dry, how much like clean blend you want, the frequency and the Q, how wide you want that like filter to go. You can do that for the heel, the toe position, and finally, this is the overall sound. You can get a couple different things. So right now, this is the straight up wah sound I came up with. And I have the stroke at natural, nice and even. Really good for solos because you can really find the sweet spots in the guitar. One thing I really like is actually putting the stroke to the heel boost, and that gives it a nice, more rhythmic kind of feel. That's pretty cool. Different filter types. You can make the wah more hard, more soft sounding, all kinds of different things. And as you can tell with the typical wah sound I came up with, I have a nice kind of a pointy sound on the low end, and then a little bit more wide in the Q when I get to the high end. It prevents it from sounding a little bit too harsh to my ears. Let's check out this other setting I came up with. This is called Deep. Now, where the first one is like really straight up, very mid-focused, classic wah. This one, if you look at my edit window, the toe down position goes really low. I'm at 170 hertz. This is the heel down position, and the Q is relatively narrow. Here, it's even more narrow when I get to the toe, and it gets up to about 1260. So it's this really sweeping sound. That's really throaty. It's almost synth-like, you know? Oh man, that's really, really deep. We could even make the filter type even more aggressive. This is hard wah. Really, really crazy stuff. Now we can go outside of the wah world. There's a volume pedal that you could program into it as well to get classic volume pedal sounds. One thing you might have noticed with that volume pedal, I actually don't have it go all the way silent when I'm back. It's actually just like a nice, more gentle boost, so I can get a little bit more of a natural swell sound. And you can tell I even programmed it so overall there's a 6 dB boost, so it does get louder than Unity when I have it on. Really, really cool stuff. Now I have some really cool effects. This is when we go outside of the wah world here. I have a thing called blend in, and what blend in is, check this out, I'm gonna go into my live edit window. I have a dry level here. That's a clean blend. I have nothing but pure clean tone when I'm in the heel down position. Oh, let's put a little bit of a distortion there, a little fuzz pedal. But then when I roll it up, here's the toe down position, you can see that I have a really wide, let's go really wide Q at 1220. So now I'm going from no wah and then blending in wah as I go up. Really cool. If I'm doing a solo, I could really highlight certain sustained notes. Really awesome effect. And then I have a thing called fade in, and with this one, instead of having a clean blend, like it goes clean to that wah sound, I actually have, see the level here? I have the level on the heel down to mute. So there's no sound in the bottom. And then when I go up to the top, I have that kind of more mid-rangey, wide open cue. Nasty, nasty, nasty. And last but not least, we don't actually have to trigger the wah with our pedal, we actually have an auto function. So if I go to auto modulate, you can see here, I have this little thing over here, the auto button, and that's gonna actually choose the speed in which the thing goes up and down. I have really, really wide cues on both sides here to create a really, I don't know, like modulate-y kind of sound. It's beautiful, actually. And that is the Wahouwah. Well, that is it. That is the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe to the page if you haven't done so already. Check out the links in the description below. And if you want to hear my review on the Wahouwah, please check it out on Patreon. I do all my reviews on Patreon, sponsored by the Patreon supporters, and all my demos, tutorials, everything else right here on YouTube. My question for the subscribers are, when it comes to wah, do you like the straight up wah where there's just like a button to turn it on and you plug in, plug out? Or do you like those tunable wahs, the ones with little toggle switches to give you different voices, little EQ switches to give you a little bit more flexibility? Please write it down in the comment section below. That being said, I'll see you all soon. Take care and goodbye.